Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. Welcome back to the show. We are excited to have Revital Wave joining us here from Islandia, New York, and we're with the Greeleys and more of the team talking about all the health and wellness that they provide once again at revitalwave.com. Welcome to the show, everyone. How are you?
We are good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Please start off by introducing yourselves to our listeners.
My name is Glenn Greeley. My wife, Fran, started Revital Wave. I'll let her tell the story, but she is really the person who started all this. She got me involved because I was so passionate about everything that she does. And with us is Terri, RN, the registered nurse who handles all of the medical details here at Revital Wave.
Beautiful. All right. Well, why don't you give me a little bit of the background then, if you can, Fran, since you started this. Was that back in 2021?
Correct. Yes. We started this back down in 2021 due to I was always fed up with all the surgeries that I was getting. I had cancer at a young age and I went through a lot of surgeries. So I was like fed up with surgery and medications. I'm not one for medication, so I never wanted medication. I was always a holistic person and always taking care of myself. So when I did all our research about red light therapy and all the other therapies that we do here, I was like, okay, this could be something that we all need in life. And instead of having medication, and this would be it. So this is where we started with red light therapy and doing the superhuman protocol. We do IV drips and we also do PRPs here that RN Terri is very passionate about, and she's done over 300 PRPs in less than a year.
Wow. All right. I'm going to break that down to find out what PRP is exactly. And before we keep talking more about all that Revital Wave has to do, let me just also ask Terri to introduce herself. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Terri Albanese from Nassau. I'm an RN, emergency room by day, health and wellness every other time. My specialty is PRP, which is platelet-rich plasma. It can be used in any number of ways. It can be used for hair restoration, vaginal rejuvenation, a vampire breast lift, anti-aging for the hands. You might know it as the O shot or the P shot, which is for erectile dysfunction or vaginal rejuvenation. We've done it for the hands to take out the age of women's hands. We do it for the hairline to bring back hair growth in a healthy way. We do it for skin to take the place of Botox to rejuvenate the skin in a very natural way. We don't put anything into it with the exception into the hair PRPs. We add a little biotin to it to help with the hair growth in a very natural way. We use your own platelets. We do everything here in-house, all the blood draws, all the spinning. I've been certified. I've been through over 60 hours of training for these. And to date, we've done about 350 with no issues to our patients. Everybody has had a very, very good outcome. We don't purchase any of our reviews. All of our reviews are by verified clients and been very, very successful.
And by the way, the reviews are awesome. Go to revitalwave.com and you can check out some of the stuff they're saying. For example, I have someone named Tommy McDade I read earlier who says, wonderful place that understands health. Highly recommend for anyone looking to improve their health and well-being. Lovely health conscious people and vibe. Melody had an amazing experience as, you have a very knowledgeable staff. And Robert Jane says, amazing atmosphere that made me feel right at home. It's a true white glove concierge service. I cannot wait for my next appointment. Plus, the staff is also incredible. So, obviously, they're commenting on you all and commend you all for that.
Thank you, Jill. I have to tell you, I am the only male in the practice. Okay, we are female dominated here. So typically, because we deal with a lot of sexual wellness, it's not a comfortable issue for men to always talk about. So that's really why I'm here. I'm here to talk to the guys. So I am certified in all of these therapies. I read the medical journals day in and day out. Terri is constantly feeding me new research to look at and things to do. So if there's a new protocol, a new piece of equipment, something new that's coming out for health and wellness, these lovely women have me spending hours reading about it, researching it, getting the technology, getting it here so that they can implement it for the patients. So when the guys come in, they typically would do a consultation with me. So I'm like the wellness nerd for men. I have all the clinical, technical stuff. I can tell you everything about your anatomy, how these therapies work, but they are really the personality here. Fran and Terri and all the other nurses and the MAs here, I got to tell you, guys, they are fantastic.
Aw.
You'll get first class care from them, and they really do
Beautiful.
have a great sense of humor. They make an uncomfortable conversation comfortable.
And that's what
Um,
is so important. And since you are talking mostly with males and with the erectile dysfunction, do you want to share a little bit? Because I read there's quite a few different treatments that you offer. Do you want to share? I mean, we talked briefly about them, but
yeah.
I saw the testosterone replacement therapy, but then there's the laser treatment and then the P shot. Do you want to share some of this? Maybe someone out there today is listening who, it is uncomfortable to talk about, but this is life and we are all human beings. And I love how open you all are. And I think everyone needs to understand that this is serious and it can be helped. So, why don't you give us a little insight into what you exactly do for erectile dysfunction? I think that could help our listeners as well.
Certainly. The first thing we do is a full medical assessment. We want to make sure that there's no underlying medical conditions that are causing this, because this could sometimes be the first sign of a more serious cardiovascular issue. There could be something else. So we will look at blood work. Terri and the MD who's on staff here will go over all your medical history, make sure there's nothing else causing this. But the one thing most men need to realize is your situation is not unique. This happens to all of us. There is absolutely no man out there that will not experience this at some point. It's just a matter of what age it happens. It's nature. Nature did not design us to go on forever, but we want to. Evolution hasn't caught up with our lifestyle. So it's not unique. This is going to happen to every single man. I often get, I have friends. Jill, I have some friends of mine who they know what I do for a living. So they'll say to me, when I say, why don't you stop by the clinic one day? They say, I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm still like I was when I was 18. I look at them and I say, sure
Today.
you are.
Yeah.
Stop
Right.
lying. Stop lying.
You're
Let's
not,
be honest. Yeah.
you're not 60 years old performing the way you did when you were 18. It's just physically impossible. So starting the conversation is the first step. And once you come into Revital Wave, we've created a spa-like atmosphere with first-class medical attention. So guys, I make you feel comfortable. There's nothing I haven't seen or heard or anything like that. I've been through it, been there, done that. So we can get the awkwardness out of the way immediately.
Yeah.
And then we'll start looking at the therapies we have available. We start with blood flow. Blood flow is always the first thing. Without blood flow, we're not going anywhere. So we use acoustic shockwave therapy for that. We use the laser treatments, which we are the only practice in the country right now doing this. This technology started in Europe. We have brought it over here. It's a class 5 laser. It's a vasodilator. I can tell you guys, it turns back the clock. When you get a laser treatment, it's instant vasodilation. We're opening up those blood vessels immediately, getting that oxygenated blood to that area. It's almost like your body is saying, whoa, we haven't felt this in a while. Thank you. So the laser treatments are great. And then we start looking at every single piece of the puzzle. We want to make sure your testosterone levels are optimal. Your MD might have told you your testosterone is okay. Well, we don't want to be okay, guys. We want to be better than okay. So we make sure that you're optimal. And then we're going to look at every factor that's affecting this. If there's any medications you're on, if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, anything that you have, we're going to make sure that there's nothing else causing this issue. And then we're going to look at diet, exercise, all the things that nobody really wants to dive into, but we do that here. So we have peptide therapy, IV drips. We leave no stone unturned. So guys, after you come in and you talk to me, we go through all this stuff, then I hand you over to the experts. And believe me, they are experts. Like Fran said, over 300 patients this year alone who've had wonderful results and success. I have to tell you, guys, these ladies will take very, very good care of you and get you where you need to be. And when it comes to the women, well, you go right to them. You don't need me. Ladies, you don't need to talk to me. You go right over to them and they'll tell you all about the therapies that they have.
So for women, pre and postmenopausal, even women that are premenopausal. In the younger age, we do laser therapy, we do sound wave technology, we do peptides, we do weight loss. The vampire breast lift is very, very, very popular, as well as the O shot. It's using your own body to heal your body. We look at the entire picture. Women technically are dehydrated by nature. We're a little bit more in tune to our skin, so we're interested in filling in those fine lines and cracks. The vaginal rejuvenation therapy can help women after childbirth with the urinary incontinence problem, with the vaginal rejuvenation. Red light therapy helps with tightening up the skin, bringing back that glow. We do weight loss medication. We do peptides. We do IV therapy. We try to handle the entire patient in every aspect when it comes to health and wellness, and bringing back the youth that was once there.
Yeah. You know, Jill, one of the reasons I was most excited of having, you know, when you wanted to have us on the show, I got very excited because I know how much into physical fitness and wellness that you are. So I know you appreciate all this type of therapies and treatments that we do. So the PRP therapy that Terri was talking about, I got to tell you, this is amazing. Guys, I have had the P shot done several times. It is not painful. Okay, a lot of people think
uncomfortable. A little.
No.
Why? Because I guess the lidocaine or like a certain numbing agent that you use first.
So,
okay.
So one thing is, I absolutely do not allow any pain. Okay, that is always my first goal. Is I don't want it to be an uncomfortable conversation, then an uncomfortable visit.
Yeah.
So, you know, with a lot of these men and women, we are on a first name basis. We have regular conversations. I know a lot about the intimate details of their life. I will make the referrals back to their primary medical doctor for medications that don't work in the area of erectile dysfunction. And pain is not something that is allowed in the practice. Yeah. It's all for pleasure. People will come back to me and say they've had great experiences. I have never had anybody with pain ever, because it's just not something, you know, we're looking to change your life for the better, so it doesn't have to be a painful experience.
I don't even use numbing cream when I get my hair, my O shot. Nope, she'll tell you I don't use anything. That's how gentle she is with it.
Wow. And just curious, how long does it last for?
My hair grows in real fast, which was amazing, because I went through with a lot with anesthesia and it knocked my hair out, and I lost a lot of weight from it. And stress did a number on me as well. But I had hysterectomy. So my hysterectomy slowed me down in life. I love the O shot. I get it as much as the more I want, the more I get. That's the way I look at it. My hands, my face, everything.
So it's supposed to be restorative. P-shot is using your own body to heal your body. It's supposed to be restorative. So when it comes to like your vampire breast lifts or your hands or your face, it's just like maintenance, like anything else, like you would with Botox or anything else. As far as the P shot and the O shot, platelets are recovery. Platelets call more platelets. So when I inject the platelets into your body, and let's say for the males, it increases the girth, that stays. It's just a matter of how far you want to go, what your limitations are and what you're looking to achieve. It's not like we inject platelets and it's gone in 30 days or it's gone in 60 days. There are long-lasting results that are lifelong. It just comes down to the results that you want to achieve.
Wow, I love this. Okay, hold on. We got to remind everyone at this time how we can contact you again. Give us the website, phone number, and do you have any social media pages as well that we can follow?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's the website is revitalwave.com. If you want to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, just look up Revital Wave. We have a Google page. You can get us on Google. The phone number, if you want to call, 631-597-0000. Nice and easy to remember. And, you know, we are located in Islandia, right off the expressway. Exit 57 off the expressway, right on Veterans Highway. It's easy to get to from everywhere.
Near my favorite, Dave and Buster's. I have 7 and 9-year-olds.
Right
so that's where we go.
we have customers that come from Connecticut and Westchester. That's how much they love coming here.
And we try to be accommodating. If you need evening hours or hours, we try to accommodate the schedules. We know everybody's busy. So just a brief conversation, we can always adjust our schedules according to the needs of our clients.
Beautiful.
With PRPs, those are appointments only with Nurse Terri. So she takes care of all that.
All right. Well, I also want to ask about something else. I mean, there's still so much to talk about, but I was on the website earlier perusing, and I know you also do a lot with the weight loss. And there's this shot. It's called a lipo. Was it a mini shot? What is this? How are you helping?
No, lipomino is a peptide. It's a fat burner. It's an IM
Oh,
injection. It's usually given once a week. It's an incredible fat burner. It doesn't give you that rush of feeling crazy. It's great for people who exercise. It's great for people who don't exercise. It's very transient. It goes in and out of your system and does what it's supposed to do. It's very natural. It's a peptide. It doesn't go through your liver and kidneys. It's used by the bioavailability of your body. And people have had a lot of success with it. It's for people who are working out and people who don't and can report a little bit of difference in weight. It's not like one of the very popular weight loss medications, but it is a little window into that area. So, and it works very, very well. It gives you increased energy and just overall feeling of wellness. You don't get that rush or that feeling you get from other medications on the market.
And our products are compounded by a compound pharmacy, not just anybody. It's a compound pharmacy that takes care of all our
Regulated
stuff,
by the FDA.
and it's regulated. So that's what's,
beautiful.
you don't know what you're getting out there. I don't suggest anybody just say, hey, yeah, I saw that ad and I can get it there. We monitor you. We give more than what we should be doing and anything because we care. We want you to succeed in life. We want you to meet your goals. So we actually monitor you. You come in weekly, you meet with Terri, you speak with Terri anytime, 24/7. She's on everything with you. You call her and leave her a message, she will call you back. Maybe not right away because she's in the ER running around over there, but she will call you back, and they all love the education that she gives them, and that's why they all come back. I have men that come here weekly to get their PRPs. That's how much they love it.
Wow. Is that also for hair loss as well for men?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is. And then you mentioned something before, when we first started. Did you say something about breast reduction or breast enhancement with PRP?
So it's actually called the vampire breast lift. It's breast enhancement.
Never heard of this.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a non-surgical approach to lifting up the tissue of the breast and giving you more volume.
Okay.
So it's injected into certain areas and it gives you a volume lift and breast expansion of the tissue of the top of your breasts.
Wow.
So it gives you that lift and that cleavage that you might want to do without going for something invasive, like breast implants or, a surgical breast lift.
Wow. All right. Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, yes. It expands the tissue. It goes right into the tissue of the breast and gives it a plumpness to it. So it raises it from this area to give you the volume that you're looking for. And it depends, again, you can do as many as you like. It depends. I have had women that have had one and we're very, very happy with the results. I've had women who have had 4 and 5 because that's the results that they wanted to achieve. It all depends on, what your aesthetic picture looks like in the mirror to you.
Beautiful. Well, I love the fact that the holidays are here. Is there any promotions or specials that we should be aware of? Because, gift cards always make a great gift and self-care is like number one, I think.
Yes, absolutely. So, one of the things Jill, a lot of times when I'm doing a consultation with the men, one of the things I always hear is, I don't know if my wife is losing interest in me. I don't know what's happening. Maybe there's another guy, maybe someone going on. I tell them, stop right there. There is a metaphysical reason why women lose libido at a certain age. And when I get into that explanation, they say, oh my God, I never knew this. So one of the things that guys look for right away is, well, can you fix that? Yeah, sure. We do the same therapies we do for men, we do for women. As a matter of fact, women have a much faster result than men do. They need less treatments. The result is often intensified orgasms, increase in libido, increase in natural lubrication. So a lot of times the guys are saying, hey, can I buy this from my wife?
Yes, and going together. Yes, a couples treatment.
So that was what I would suggest. I do have couples that come in together for their O&P shots, and we kind of make it fun. We have conversation about it. I think sometimes it's a sexy time because they're excited about what's to come. And, we do see husband and wives together. It sometimes is very, very beneficial to do that because it sparks the conversation, right? Typically it's uncomfortable, but if you have the conversation together and realize it's not bad, but we can make it great, it is a big deal.
Yeah, so that's one of the promotions we have. We have the couples, when you do it together, you save big on the therapies by doing it together. But also right now with the holidays are coming, everyone's indulging, people are eating and drinking. That's fine. So then come January, what happens in January? Everybody wants to lose weight.
Yep, they want to run.
So if you notice on our website, we also do online personal training.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
So this is amazing. Our trainer is absolutely fantastic. Professional bodybuilder, professional trainer, celebrity trainer. So Lindsay Marie is amazing. She does all the online training. She will customize a program just for you. It's easier than trying to join a gym and hire a personal trainer, and less expensive too, by the way. So a lot of people, the biggest issue most people have right now is trying to commit for that time to get to the gym every week.
Mm-hmm.
And then meeting with the trainer schedule on my schedule. What Lindsay does is amazing. So she does everything online, just like we're doing now on a Zoom call. You do it online, you meet with her. She does an exercise program and a diet plan for you and gets you on the program. And then she uploads all the videos for your program that you can watch at any time on how to do the exercises properly. So you don't you don't hurt yourself. You don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to be injured and then you can't work out. So the online training program has taken off. It's been fantastic. One of the other promotions we have right now is if you sign up for the online training program and you start that, we're giving you a couple of free red light sessions. Red light therapy.
I saw that. Is that like a tanning booth thing? The full body thing?
Kind of looks like a tanning booth,
Yeah,
but it's infrared and near infrared light.
Got it.
So
okay.
It's the beneficial light that we don't get from the sun anymore. They tell us don't go out in the sun too much, got to put on sunscreen, got to prevent skin cancer. So what happens is our bodies aren't getting that beneficial light that we need. So the red light bed simulates that. We have 30 different protocols. Fran is the expert on that. Fran works directly with the doctors who actually invented this bed. And she has these protocols that are set up for everything. Anti-inflammatory, stress relief, sleeping better, skin, hair, nails. Fran has all that stuff.
Lymphatic drainage.
Yep. Sports recovery. So
anti-aging.
Yeah, all the stuff that's available to the athletes. Like I was telling you, Lindsay Marie, she's a professional trainer. She trains professional athletes. But it's great for the average person too.
Right.
So the U.S. Olympic team uses our red light bed for recovery. We have MMA fighters, boxers, bodybuilders who come here on a regular basis. But it's great for the average person too. So right now, if you sign up for the online training program, we give you a few free red light sessions to help you jumpstart that. And of course, the most popular thing is the medical weight loss. The medical weight loss we use, like Fran said, we use a compounding pharmacy that does it custom for us. The tirzepatide, the peptides that we use are amazing, limited side effects. Not like the semaglutides and a lot of the other stuff that people have been doing a lot that you see online. This is next level. This is the next step in the evolution of medical weight loss. And it's something that it's microdosed. You can be on this for a long period of time or a short period of time. But our goal is always to get you moving. We want you exercising. We want you eating well. Using the peptides and the medical weight loss as a jumpstart is good, but we don't want you on it forever. We want you on a sustainable program. And then we want to red light therapy, oxygen therapy, vibration therapy, all these wonderful things that we have here that are just going to keep you healthy. So let's get you healthy and then keep you there on a sustainable program. That's something you can do forever. Not a fad, not something that I'm going to do this for a month or whatever. This is a whole new lifestyle. This is a saying, hey, I'm going to get healthy and I'm going to stay that way.
I love it. Well, thank you for sharing all this. Unfortunately, we are out of time. I know we got a little bit of a late start today, but there's so much more to talk about. And this is exciting. I hope, are we going to be back again soon?
Yes, absolutely. I just heard from the producer today that said we're going to book another day with you, which I'm excited because we love everything about your podcast. So we're excited to be a part
thank you. No, I'm excited. And I would love to see, some clients, like before and afters, if you have any pictures of those with the weight loss section. Yeah, we can maybe pull them up and,
I lost 40 pounds myself.
What?
Yep. I lost 40 pounds myself.
Congrats.
It's like a lifesaver. I'm 59 years old.
Oh my gosh, you look great.
She's the baby of the group. And yes, it's a lifesaver. And I love it. We have people that will not come off it. They're like, my heart, my everything. I just got a great bill of health with my heart.
Right. Cardiovascular health and
everything. It's all good for me.
Their cholesterol issues. It's really fantastic.
And without Nurse Terri being on board with us, that she's here, she goes over everything and she's on top of everybody. She's
very
always
thorough.
Flynn's health, my health. The staff is amazing. They're always concerned. We're going to always ask you how your eating habits. Are you drinking enough water? And then anything medical, I always tell everybody, anything medical, you have to call Nurse Terri.
Right, because I work hand in hand with our medical director. And we have conversations multiple times a day to make sure that we're doing everything right by the client, that we are satisfying the needs for everybody, the full body experience, not just one area.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm so sorry to rush you guys. We have to go. Revitalwave.com. Reach out. And the phone number one more time.
631-597-0000.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Pleasure getting to meet you and know you, and excited to chat again.
Happy holidays.
You. You too. Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year. We'll talk before then. Bye-bye.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.